Thinking about moving to Mission Viejo, California? That's great. But before you pack up and head here, there are 5 things you absolutely need to know that could change your perspective on life here. Some of these might even surprise you. Trust me, this is info you won't find in your typical brochure or website. And stick around until the end of this video for a bonus tip that might just change the way you think about Mission Viejo. You won't want to miss it. First up, let's talk about nightlife. If you're used to the bustling nightlife of big cities with bars, clubs, and constant action, Mission Viejo might leave you a little disappointed. This city is known for its quiet suburban charm. It's what we like to call a bedroom community. There are a few good local restaurants, but overall, when it comes to nightlife, i.e. restaurants, bars, or anything open past 10 p.m., you're likely going to have to head outside of Mission Viejo for a livelier scene. But hey, if you're a local restaurant and nightlife fan and you think I'm wrong, prove me wrong in the comments. Where are your favorite spots for a night out in Mission Viejo? Next, get ready for the hills. Mission Viejo is super hilly. And if you're into regular bike rides or just trying to get from point A to point B, be prepared for a workout. It's more like mountain biking than just a casual cruise through the neighborhood. If you're a runner, you'll love it though for training and hill repeats. But if you're expecting to casually stroll on flat sidewalks, well, this may not be the place. You'll be hiking up and down hills just to grab your coffee. But what about you? Do you enjoy hills or would you prefer a flatter area? Let me know in the comments. Now, let's talk about schools. If you have kids or are planning to have kids, this is something you'll definitely want to know. Schools in Mission Viejo are fantastic, but they also might not be right next door. You might find that the schools you're zoned to is a bit further away than you'd like. There are some homes that are in walking distance to the school, which also means you will get all the school traffic too. But because Mission Viejo is a long, relatively skinny city with 2 different school districts, you'll likely be doing the school run by car, sometimes driving a bit further than expected. I know our zoned elementary school is about 10 minutes away, the middle school is about 15 minutes, and the high school is roughly a 20-minute drive. And while the school district does have an option for a bus pickup, that is something you do have to pay extra for. What's been your experience with Mission Viejo schools or your area outside of Mission Viejo? Drop your thoughts below. I'd love to hear from parents who live here or are thinking of moving here. Here's something that really surprised me. People move here and never leave. Mission Viejo is one of those places where once you settle in, you're not going anywhere. And I'm talking people who bought homes in the 70s and 80s who are still in those same homes. In the original communities developed in Mission Viejo, the homes are single story, so homeowners never really have to downsize or move to avoid a staircase. For those aging homeowners who do want to downsize or enjoy single-story living, Mission Viejo has some fantastic 55-plus communities like Costa del Sol and Palmilla, where many residents choose to continue living the good life in retirement. It's a low-maintenance lifestyle, and a lot of people just find their forever home here. How many of you have family members or neighbors who've been here for decades? I'd love to hear your experiences. Leave a comment below. And finally, lake life is real here. If you've ever dreamed of living near a peaceful lake with plenty of outdoor activities, Lake Mission Viejo is where it's at. Whether you're into boating, fishing, swimming, or just relaxing by the water, the lake is a central part of life here. And don't even get me started on the summer concerts and community events by the water. It's like living in a vacation paradise every day. If you love lake life, let me know in the comments what your favorite activity is. Do you fish, boat, swim, or just like to hang out by the water? And here's that bonus tip I promised. One of the best kept secrets of Mission Viejo is the incredible sense of community. Whether it's getting involved in local events like concerts at the lake, famous authors coming to the Mission Viejo Library for a book reading or signing, the Oso Fit Run, joining clubs, or just meeting your neighbors at the park. There's a real small town feel here that you won't find everywhere in Orange County. It's the kind of place where people look out for each other and say hi when they pass by each other. And that makes a huge difference in your experience living here. So there you have it, the 5 things I wish I knew before moving to Mission Viejo. It's a fantastic place to live, but like anywhere, there are some things you need to know. If you're considering moving here or just curious about life in Mission Viejo, California, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more local insights, and check out my other videos. Of course, if you are looking to move here, you can also contact me directly at 949-216-8411. I've helped so many families make Mission Viejo their home, and I'd love to do that for you too. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.